morning. Today I'm actually in a different place because I was going to go back to Australia, but then I'm staying a little bit longer, and so I'm in a different place for a little bit, and I still don't know what's happening in the next couple of months. So again, we're just gonna keep rolling with it. Today I have a massive to-do list of things that I would really like to tick off. I have a bunch of errands that I need to run this morning, so I'm going to take you along with me while I try to get these things ticked off my list and try to have a little bit of a productive day. I have two absolute essentials to do today. One is return this sweater. I bought this like a week and a half ago. I went to wear it a few days ago and the sleeve has started to unravel, so that definitely needs to be returned. And then yesterday my AirPods decided to die. I've only had them for maybe a month and a half. This green light usually flashes. It's not doing it right now, but it does, and one of them isn't connecting. I think the left one just isn't connecting. There's something wrong with it. See, look, there it goes. It's gonna flash on and off. And when I Googled what to do about that, it literally said you just have to take them back. So yeah, this green light slowly flashes on and off, and I'm gonna return it, and hopefully they can fix it or I can get some new ones, but a little bit annoying when I've only had them for a month. Okay, so I just returned my sweater and I've decided to come into H&M Home and have a little bit of a look around at some of the things that they've got. This is really similar to the red candle that I got from here, but I'm loving this gold, yellow, and pink theme. I'm also really loving this green section. I think it's one of my favorites and I love this. Like, I kind of really want to get this. I just got back and I actually had to walk home because there was a fire truck blocking like one of the tram tracks, which is not such a bad thing. I should probably walk more often. It was actually really enjoyable and it's not that cold out there today, which is nice, although I think tonight it's going to get a little bit cold. I think it's like forecasted for -8. So I first off did the return of my sweater, which actually I'm gonna grab and I'll show you what it looks like. This is my sweater. It's got a high little neckline. It's sort of a dusty pink color, which I love. And it also has these oversized sort of chunky knit sleeves as well. And I did get it in a medium, so it's just a little bit oversized. It's from the M boutique. There's a few of them around the city, and I have seen it at other stores online, and it does come in different colors. So I'll try and link this style below, but I love it, and I'm so glad I was able to just exchange it straight because yeah, it was a bit sad that the sleeve started coming undone. I also went into Abercrombie and I got another pair of my favorite and honestly the most comfortable pajama pants ever. I actually brought over the red ones. I got these at Christmas because I thought the red stripy ones were super festive, and they have a really cute ribbon detailing, pockets, and then they've kind of fitted at the ankles. And when I saw these ones today, I just had to get them. I think these were literally the last pair of this style in store, and they are a little bit different in that they have a bit of a different panel detailing down the side, but I'm so happy I got these. I'm pretty sure that they're still available online and they come in different colors. So I'll try and link some in the description, but this is my favorite purchase today because I love these pants. They're just so comfy. I also went into Lush and I picked up a couple of things from Lush. So I actually have a bath in this place. So I picked up a bubble bar. This one is my all-time favorite. It honestly smells so good. You get multiple like baths out of this. It's not just the one. So I cut a little bit off and then I crumble it up in the water and I end up with a pink bubble bath, and it just smells so good. This is one that I've repurchased 100 times over and I'll probably keep repurchasing it. And then I also remembered while I was there to grab a little scrubby. These scrubby things are the best. So they're like a body butter. They're super creamy, and underneath when you get that first layer off, there's like little stripes of like exfoliating granules, and it is honestly one of the best exfoliating products I've ever used. It's so satisfying to use, and so I'm really excited that I got that because I'm starting to get really dry skin now that it's winter, and this is going to be so helpful. So I got a couple of Lush purchases, some new pajamas, exchanged my knit. I also went into H&M Home. I just love H&M Home, and they have a bigger range here than I think of anything that I've seen in Melbourne, and I get like so in love with it that it gets to a point where I'm just like, oh my god, I just want to buy everything, but I can't, and it's very frustrating, but I still love going and having a look at what they have. And then I also went to the Apple store, and it was like a 25-minute wait to do my AirPods, so I'm just going to go back on Friday. I booked an appointment, so I'll be able to go straight in and hopefully, fingers crossed, get them fixed with this little green flashing light. I've Googled it, not a lot of information came back, so I'm hoping that it's going to be a simple fix, because some of the forums were saying that people had to wait weeks to be able to get a replacement part, because they don't replace the whole thing, they just give you a new earpiece, which kind of annoying. So I'm just fingers crossed it's going to be an easy fix on Friday, but I did that. I also forgot to go to Shoppers, but that's going to be a tomorrow morning project. Now that I'm home, I've just made myself another coffee because I probably shouldn't, and I probably don't need it, but I just really want another coffee when I sit down to do some more of my admin work. Stuff that I need to do this afternoon. The first one being that I do need to edit a video, and then I also have to sift through a bunch of footage. I think there's over 100 clips that I need to like go through and decide what I'm going to be doing with and how I'm putting them together. So that's probably going to take up most of my afternoon. And then I want to get in and do some design work. I've been playing around in Photoshop and Illustrator over the last couple of days. Actually, it's been the last couple of weeks. I feel like towards the end of last year, I ended up in a bit of a creativity slump, and then everything happened at New Year's, and after I've taken some time off, I'm starting to get really creative again. And I think this year I want to set myself a goal of developing my illustrative skills. This is something I started to think about around mid-year last year. And that reminds me, I actually should have looked at the iPads today when I went into the Apple store, because I am still toying with the idea of getting an iPad. I didn't think about it for almost 6 months, but now I'm starting to think that maybe I will get an iPad and start working with Procreate. I have used Illustrator on the iPad, but it's my understanding that I think Procreate is better. If you use either of them, please let me know what your thoughts are. Today's video is brought to you by Skillshare, and last year I did get into some of the illustrative classes on Skillshare to help understand how to use these programs. Skillshare is an online learning community. They have thousands of classes for creative and curious people in a range of different areas. There's illustration, which is something that I'm totally into right now, but they also have like photography and videography, if maybe working on Instagram or getting into YouTube. If you are interested in that, they do have a great class called Instagram worthy photography, shoot, edit, and share with Brandon Wofel that I can recommend. They also have a range of entrepreneurial and business related classes, and they also do things like interior design. There is a class called Styling Your Space and Bringing Creativity to Interior Design by Emily Henderson, which runs you through the entire process of how to style up your space or your home if you're looking at maybe revamping things. But yeah, Skillshare is incredibly affordable as well. An annual subscription makes it come in at under $10 per month. If you click the link in the description and join up, you can get 2 months free of premium membership to start exploring some of your creativity and working maybe on some of your 2020 goals. So yeah, I think I'm gonna go down this path of getting myself an iPad and understanding how to use Procreate and giving myself a chance to explore some of my creative skills. I do really like drawing. I just think I would like to learn how to do it in a digital sense. Anyway, this afternoon I will continue in with doing some Illustrator and Photoshop work anyway, because I'm just really enjoying the design work that I've been doing. It's just so separate to my regular work, and it's just, I don't know, I'm just really enjoying it, and it's so nice to have this like creative spark back. I don't know if it's because I took time off or because it is the start of a new year and it's 2020 and I'm really motivated being that it's the start of the year, but hey, I'm gonna roll with this and feed into this motivation that I have and honestly get back into creating. Anyway, first things first, I'm gonna edit this video and then hopefully it won't take too long. I've pretty much done with the editing. I still have to sift through all of that footage, but I'll get there. I'm just gonna take a break for a minute. I just remembered I need to do some clothes washing. I have no dark clothes left and I really need some black jeans for the next couple of days. I also need to take out some recycling as well, and probably should decide what I'm gonna have for dinner. And in order to cook, I'm going to need to put the dishwasher on. So I'm gonna do that. Dishwasher is on. I have some spinach here, trying to revive it in a glass of water because it started to wilt. It's actually perked up a little bit, so hopefully I can finish that in the next couple of days. I usually have that for breakfast, and then I'm trying to decide what to have for dinner. Like, I've got plenty of fruit and veggies. I think though I might duck out and maybe get some salmon and maybe do potato, broccoli, and then I also have some silver beet in here as well that I might do for dinner, but I'm sure I've got plenty of food here. I might just, yeah, like I said, go grab some salmon. Okay, I think it's time to get back to it. In Photoshop the other day, I created a new banner for my channel, which I quite like. I've been playing with these sort of 3 different colors at the moment. Very warm, orangey, and pink colors, and I really like them. So I might sit down and do a little bit more design and maybe work on some of my website stuff. I've just been sitting here chipping away at stuff on my computer, and I just noticed too there's some sun actually starting to come through because it's turning into like late afternoon now, and I think my washing machine is done, so I'm gonna go and put everything in the dryer. I don't really know why I'm holding my highlighters, but these are my 3 favorite highlighters right now. These are the Zebra Midliners. I will have these listed in the description. I am obsessed. I have every single pen highlighter thing that you can get from them, and these 3 are the ones that I've just been working on lately with my little daily organizational stationery set. This is my go-to. Don't know why I'm holding it, but yeah, here we are. But yeah, so I think I'm gonna wrap today's video up here. I really hope you guys have enjoyed. Up the top here, you can check out my last video. Down the bottom, I will leave a link to another one of my videos, and I'll see you in the next one.